And if I've learned anything this year, it's that none of us, not a single one of us, not even me, should ever pick a fight with Kendrick Lamar.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Hey! He will make your hometown not like you. The next time Drake sits courtside at a Raptors game, they're gonna Forrest Gump him. Sight's taken.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Drake, don't do it, bro. Do not do it. A lot of people speculating that Drake got another diss track coming, and I'm telling you right now, Kendrick is ready. I don't care how embarrassing this ass whooping has been, Drake, you gotta let it go. Kendrick is ready to step on you again. Leave it alone, bro.
Lots of questions tonight about a security guard who was shot outside the mansion of the rapper, I should say, Drake in Toronto.
This battle was not close to me. It wasn't close, man. It's very easy for me because I'm really only focusing on the bars, man. And I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that to me that's Drake easily in this battle.
I agree with that.
Family Matters is by far the best diss track in this battle. If you want to talk about tracks and just the best diss, scathing and everything, just even the lyricism, just the best diss in general in this entire battle. Meet the Grams is by far the worst. One of the worst. That is not, I don't like that as a song. Yeah. I don't like that as a motherfucking damn sure don't like it as a diss. I just don't think that's good or written well at all. Like that. And on top of that, man, Drake better have an 11-year-old daughter. She better come out at, the clock is on. The shit is already a wash anyway for me in terms of like me thinking that track is just not good. So it was already beat. But man, if this dude is just made up an 11-year-old and got fed information by Drake and his team, I don't know who did it. Even if Drake and his team didn't feed Kendrick's team the information, and Kendrick somehow got that info and just started making an entire verse about a made-up 11-year-old girl, that is an absolute destruction for Kendrick, in my opinion. Like, then it becomes, it's not debatable now, then it becomes, it's just ridiculous to think to even side with that track.
Yeah,
so
true.
that is an annihilation to me from Family Matters versus Meet the Grams. He performed the best on Euphoria. So that's the best track he has. And I still, even with Euphoria, I still don't look at that as a high-level diss. I don't think Kendrick has a high-level diss in this whole battle for talking bars. I'm looking at what I really feel like is a very, very, very clear body for Drake. Clear.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about this beef anymore, dog. I'm in way over my head. That's all right, Drake. You can put it all behind you. Just sign this cease and desist and Kendrick is cooked. Because we know you can't out-rap him. Finally. Can't wait to be done with this and go back to being Drizzy Drake. Yeah. Wait a minute. What kind of file type is it, though?
Yeah, it's just a PDF file.
What?
It's a PDF file?
No.
Drake?
No.
Drake? You okay?
No, what's happening?
Buddy, listen.
I remember you was conflicted.
No.
It's you
No.
influence.
Drake! Somebody get an ambulance! Make it stop! Shake that ass.
You're fine. People love you.
Shake that ass.
Drake!
Call a fucking ambulance! Please, right now!
Oh, Halle Berry, oh, hallelujah. Pick your poison, tell me what you do. Everybody go respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever.
The one in front of the gun.
Eminem disses Kendrick Lamar. In Eminem's new song, Renaissance, he says, now just travel inside the mind of a hater, because I don't see no fans, all I see a bunch of complainers. Kendrick album was cool, but it didn't have any bangers. I don't understand, I really don't understand why Eminem will want to smoke with Kendrick. It's either A, he's bored, B, he wants the attention, or C, he's crazy. If Kendrick responds, this will be very easy and quick. Kendrick already took down Drake, who's been the top rapper for the past 10 years. So taking down a washed one, that's easy, bro. That's easy. Eminem, just like Kendrick said, they not like us and you're one of the day. Like, you know, been trying to be part of the culture for decades, but like, no. I'm sorry you're not. Got a couple of good songs like Not Afraid, you know, and that LeBron song you was in. But other than that, just sit down. You don't really want to smoke.
Some people's ability to interpret music is in the dumpster fire. Like, bro, it's just horrible, like below surface level. All right, so Eminem dropped the album yesterday, and in it, he had some bars. But the bars were from, let me read you the bars and then see if y'all can interpret it before I explain this shit. Now, this is on the song Renaissance on his new album.
He says, now just travel inside the mind of a hater, because I don't see no fans. All I see is a bunch of complainers. In quotations, Kendrick's album was cool, but it didn't have any bangers, right? And then he follows that up with Wayne's album or Ye's couldn't tell you which one was lamer. Joyner's album was corny. Shady's new shit is way worse. And do you know what was said after this? Oh my God, Eminem just dissed Kendrick Lamar. And I'm like, I don't think that's what he was doing. He said, let me speak from the mind of a hater. He was speaking from a hater's perspective and said they would say they don't like Kendrick's album because he didn't have any bangers. Wayne and Ye albums were lame. And then Joyner's was corny. And he even said they would say his new shit is way worse. He was just speaking from the perspective of a hater. I don't understand how that was a hard concept to grasp. Like, it wasn't even that deep. But I get it. After what we just witnessed, people are on the edge of their seats waiting for something else to happen, you know? So I think people just they're grasping at straws here.
Drake, go away. Raise up kids another day. Daddy says it's not okay. Drake, go away.
Is Drake welcome here?
Local B.O. let's stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go.
We stand and support Kendrick and Compton, so that's where I'm gonna leave that at.
Right. What's his order when he comes here?
From what I understand, a bacon cheeseburger.
A bacon cheeseburger. Oh, very nice. I imagine that if ever he comes in here again, I mean, does he have free burgers for life, would we say?
Absolutely. Anything he wants, it's on the house. You know, he's such a big icon to Compton and to this whole community. So, I mean, we didn't think twice. We had him here, and he's such a lovely guy. My grandfather, the one that started Tam's Burgers, is the one that probably was the one feeding him when he was growing up. So,
wow.
I think this is his roots, and we're so lucky and very thankful to him and his whole team that they came back here and did this music video for us over here.
Twice he around, certified lover boy, certified that fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
You know that freestyle where Drake's reading off the BlackBerry? Me and Drake, we practiced that verse in the room already. He didn't need the BlackBerry because we practiced it in the room first with no BlackBerry. So when the camera came out, he pulled out the BlackBerry. You want to know why? Because as a rapper, if you look at a guy with a BlackBerry, you go, oh, he must have wrote those words. He already knew the words when me and him were practicing in the room. Think about that. What he's putting forward.
Boy, if you don't get me personally, I don't listen to Drake. If I'm outside of a club, I don't listen to Drake. I'm just keeping it real.
Why don't you listen to Drake?
Because me and Drake don't say shit that I really like.
Before we get started, one of our friends, our brothers in this shit, lost his son the other day, so I want to dedicate this show tonight to Cheese. Y'all make some noise for Billy and the son.
A few moments later.
That Kendrick Lamar diss. I fuck with Kendrick, but that shit was going on the cob, man.
One detail everyone missed in Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us video. The video opens with this scene. This iconic door knock is called Shave and a Haircut 2 Bits.
Shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
The 7-note riff originated from Charles Hale's 1899 minstrel song, At a Dark Town Cakewalk. Darktown was an African-American neighborhood in Atlanta, Georgia, reflecting Kendrick's final verse.
Atlanta was the Mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all on game.
While the term cakewalk has since been twisted to mean easy victory, the word is rooted in racism and refers to dance competitions enslaved Africans were forced to perform on plantations where cake was the prize. The cakewalk became a way for slaves to openly mock and ridicule the mannerisms of their enslavers.
You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague. You're a fucking colonizer.
Now you know.
Amidst Drake's pedo allegations, people have been digging up his old tweets. Some of them are probably taken out of context, but some of them have me scratching my head. Scary thing is, who knows if there's a bunch of tweets he deleted that no one ever got a hold of. Here are the 5 most concerning tweets from him. At number 5, I have a tweet that reads, "The kids I hang with are going to be parents one day." Scary. It's scary that Drake is a parent, to be honest. Imagine getting parenting advice from Drake. At number 4, I have a tweet that says, "From this dude Diddy's view, I think I see his vision too." I don't think Diddy's vision is the one you should be following, Drake. It's just a matter of time before Drake flees the country and heads to Diddy Island. At number 3, I have a tweet where he says, "Predator weak as hell in this movie, LOL. Put me in there and I'll show him a real Predator." Is Drake alluding to being able to play the Predator character better in the movie, or is he making a sick joke? You be the judge. At number 2, I have the tweet where he says, "If Amazing was a young girl, I'd be going to jail, because I'm fucking amazing." How long can you make jokes about these type of things without truly living it? And finally, at number 1, the most concerning tweet of Drake's is where he tweets, "If she's 16, I'm 16. Just straight and forward. He tweeted this in February 2016. At that time, Drake was 29 years old. All the evidence truly might be right in front of us. Metro Grumman, you're next.
Hey. Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put...
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. Psst. I see dead people.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator.
All right, so in my opinion about this beef, I got to give the victory of the war to Drake. Because ain't shit y'all did stop him. Nothing stopped him. Nothing. Nothing over OVO stopped. As much as I want to believe it did, it didn't. His bag is still coming in. The shows are still going to be sold out. His projects are still going to go hard. Y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all came out deep as hell, and y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all jumped him. Y'all lumped him up. But y'all can't say y'all really punished him and got him up out of there. Because y'all didn't. I give K-Dot the win for the battle, but as far as the overall war against the 20v1, the motherfucking Avengers, the end game, Thanos won. He still got the snap off. He's still gonna be here next year on Billboard.
Hold up.
Oh, it's okay, little buddy.
No! You can't have him.
I don't want him. Okay. What's happening?
Now you wanna play dumb, like a dumb saying. Yeah. But we all know you like 'em little, young saying. Get your cool done playing, I'm done playing. Bust a key blast on your head while you not complaining.
Come on, I ain't that nasty.
Drake definitely won this rap battle because it was against 20 people, and he beat 19 out of those 20 people. He only may have lost or tied to Kendrick Lamar because he still never replied to Not Like Us. So it's still a pending battle. The shooting complicated things. But he beat Rick Ross, he beat A$AP Rocky, he beat Metro Boomin, he beat Future, he beat Abel, he beat The Weeknd, he beat everybody else that came for him during this time. Name one person besides Kendrick Lamar that even stood a little bit of a chance against Drake during this 20v1 rap battle. Drake never said he was battling against Kendrick. This has always been Drake versus 20 people. The same way it was Kendrick versus 20 people during the Control Diss. What do you guys think?
You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on? This the bark with the bite, nigga. What's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause Top told you drop it, give him 50 like some push-ups.
Let's not forget Kendrick Lamar has a Pulitzer Prize, which is probably why Drake felt the need to attack his shoe size, since his discography is hard to diss, and there's a reason he takes his time. Besides, Drake took even longer to respond and still hasn't officially released his track, so let's not be silly and act like K-Dot is afraid.
Ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogie man, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him.
The fact that the nurse answers those two means she's lying. I don't know what nurse you're talking about. Okay. Hospital after that date, everything okay? Did you go to the hospital? I don't think so. I went to the one hotel in Brooklyn the night after. Yeah. Okay. I like the ice. I like the cold. you got a little girl as a present from. I have no idea what that means. Wait, what? They said that you got a little girl as a present. Weird. Stop what? Cursing? Okay, no cursing. I don't curse.
Is Drake really a BBL drizzy? Or maybe a nose job drizzy? Or a fake abs drizzy? I'm a real plastic surgeon. Let's break this down. Some are speculating that Drake's nose looks thinner than it used to be, signifying a possible nose job. But take a closer look at these photos, and you can see that his nose does not look all that much changed. So if he's had a rhinoplasty, then it's very, very subtle, but if I had to guess, I'd say he is not a nose job drizzy. But how about his abs? Did he have liposuction to make his abs look fake? This procedure is called abdominal etching or high definition liposculpture, where they liposuction the fat of the abdomen and reshape it to make it look like it's muscle. One telltale sign that he may have had it done is if he has a lot more definition in his abs than the rest of his body. And that just might be the case. One way to tell would be to actually feel his abs. If his abs feel rock hard, then they might be real. If they feel a bit soft and mushy, then they definitely could be fake. So how about the BBL? Is Drake a BBL baddie? In BBL surgery, we liposuction fat from the thighs, the abdomen, or the hips and inject it into the butt. But did Drake have it done? I doubt it, because I don't think he has enough fat to harvest to actually do a BBL. So he may be a high definition liposculpture drizzy, but I doubt he's truly a BBL drizzy.
Huh?
Hater, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate.
I saw this and I was immediately disgusted with Drake and everyone who's co-signed a small child singing gangster rap and flexing money as if this is normal. This type of behavior is not normal, point blank, period, bar none. Having a grown-ass man hanging off of a 9-year-old is not normal in any context. But pretending like a 9-year-old should be singing about explicit gangster rap things and topics is also not normal, and it's not okay, and I don't think we should just be skating over it. Because when I heard about that kid, I thought he was like a little rapper, like it's super cute. I was thinking about my childhood with like the little Bow Wows, little Romeos, Diggy. I thought I was gonna marry Diggy. The B2Ks, things of that mindless behavior, things of that nature. There's a kid singing about committing felonies. He's like 9. Singing about committing felonies or having literal crimes happen against him. Because again, he's a 9-year-old talking about grown-ass women in some instances. It reminds me, unfortunately, of this because someone needs to be real with you fucking hoes. And by you fucking hoes, I mean people who are co-signing Drake and their parents who are like, oh, like this is fine, this is cute, this is okay. No. You're exposing a child to violence and literal crimes, felonies, and setting them up to be in a system that is going to fail them. I'm not saying that there's something inherently wrong with him being a rapper because again, back in my day as a millennial, growing up in the 90s and 2000s, we had little rappers for us. So like if he wanted to be like a little rapper talking about like, oh, this is how school went today and like this is the girl I like and like does she like me back? That's completely fine. Talking about murking people, talking about getting with bitches, and you're 9, the only bitch you should have is a dog, and you shouldn't even know that a dog is called a bitch at that point. Because I talk about pop culture and fashion, I know a little bit about the industry as someone looking in and researching it quite often. It also just makes me so uncomfortable to know that the oversight for something like this particular entertainment just isn't there. And as we have conversations about P. Diddy, which trickles to Usher, which trickles to Justin Bieber, and all of that stuff surrounding it, I wonder what this parent is thinking and how they're protecting their child. And seeing that they look like they're in a club-like setting with Drake, I really don't feel like protection is going on. And this isn't for that parent, this isn't for Drake, this isn't even for that kid. This is for other people who are watching and that think this shit is normal. It's not. It's not normal, it's not okay, and it's a horrible way to set up a child for the rest of their life. I just can't.
There's no way the #1 Aubrey Angel went on stream yesterday and had this to say about Aubrey.
You know, no pun intended, Drake's wings slightly feel clipped, right? And it's like the stimulus package, the Drake stimulus package right now doesn't exist. So Drake going on Camille Cabello's track didn't do nothing. That's fact. Didn't do nothing.
Now, he's saying that, but when I said this a week ago, niggas ain't one of the niggas in my comments arguing with me.
He does the Sexy Red feature where he raps over BBL Drizzy. It was cool for what, 2 days? People laughed? Off the charts immediately. He does the Wagwan Delilah as a joke. Niggas forget about that. The Camila Cabello features, gone just like that. I told niggas. He's still the most streamed artist on Spotify, but that's because he has 75 albums. Like he drops 2 albums every year. Like he has double the amount of songs of Kendrick Lamar. Like this nigga has a lot of music and a lot of great music. Again, I like Drake. I listen to a lot of Drake. He's been like in my I don't have Spotify Wrapped, but Apple Music Replay, he's always in my top 5. But that whole stimulus package and shit, it don't really mean nothing right now because you oversaturated the market, bro. And I'm going to get into this picture too.
Dr. Evil Drizzy, he fell for the trap. Chestnut checkers, my boy. They thought it was over. Y'all was rejoicing his expiration. Shit, I low-key thought it was over too, I'm not gonna lie. Last night I was tweaking, y'all saw me. I was stressing out. But now we celebrate Drake. Cheers. Woo! He said you dumb and reactive. I'm petty with dedication. It's over with. It's over. It's done. Finito. Sayonara. I mean, it was entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. I like the back and forth. Too bad the back and forth was based on lies. Isn't your whole career based on integrity? Speaking the truth, Mr. Dot. And luckily Drake dropped before I went to the tanning salon because I was on my way. I had my appointment booked and everything. Because I ain't gonna lie, Kendrick had me second guessing my complexion. But my beige brother, we won. We won. All the allegations were just fabrications. So Mr. Lamar, please do not step in the booth unless you're gonna spit the truth and you got some proof, okay? We need some paperwork. We need some documentation. Documentation over hating. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you giving out. You just giving out hate and jealousy at this point. Like Drake said, you couldn't wait to just hop in there and just drop multiple tracks back to back thinking you doing something. I mean, all the songs you made are null and void. So however many tracks Drake made, 3, 4, 5, I forget. It was a lot. But however many he made to 0. That's the score, okay? Time for another one, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick, you was happy. You was in the booth getting all giddy like Josh. You tried to drop the same allegations on him. With all that being said, I will be dancing to Not Like Us at the functions this summer. And that's because of the beat. So shout out to DJ Mustard.
Y'all are sitting here telling me that y'all feel like Kendrick is out rapping him, but not because he's putting out more songs. Y'all feel like he's saying better shit. He's making better songs out of this whole situation.
He's making better decisions.
Yeah. Because he decided to step on, because he dropped the record right after Drake.
Yeah, that's part of it. Stepping on that and then coming right back with a record that everyone could dance to. That was he made a pedophile anthem that can play in a party for the rest of the year. And then this,
but it crushed.
When you put out 5 other records and one of them is probably going to be a #1 single, yeah, you can take a mulligan and step on Drake's nuke with Meet the Grams. Even if it doesn't have replay value, I know you're about to do this Dave Free shit. So I'm going to dissect your entire family life 7 minutes after you drop it to make everyone forget. That's a fucking amazing.
With fake news.
On one verse.
With fake news.
On one verse. Even if he had left that daughter shit out, it would have still stepped on it.
Yeah. Anything he said, it could, because of the time and he just put it out right after. People went from Family Matters to Meet the Grams. Like, okay, we're going to listen to both of them.
Okay,
and then the following day, putting out a record for all of us to dance to.
Yeah.
Steps on everything that Drake was trying to do. So
I think we all agree after listening to Meet the Grams that Drake won the battle, baby. And I'll explain why right now. So first, Kendrick short. Kendrick shoe, also short. Drake has a daughter. How are you 2 for 2 on hiding children? You're 2 for 2 on hiding your kids. I listened to Meet the Grams and I was uncomfortable. That song was violent. Not only did he drop it the same day as his other diss track, 30 minutes after Drake dropped his diss track. But oh my God.
3 reasons why I think Drake won the beef over Kendrick. Number 1, I listen to Drake's tracks way more than I listen to Kendrick's. So that obviously means that Drake did a better job. Number 2, Drake has more beat switches in his songs than Kendrick does. So this means that Drake is more versatile in this rap game and therefore he's the better rapper than Kendrick. Number 3, Drake said the N-word at the beginning of Family Matters even though Kendrick told him that he couldn't. Like Kendrick specifically told Drake that he couldn't say the N-word. And Drake starts off the song with that, so I thought that was really funny. It really made me laugh hard. So I gotta give it to Drake. So yeah, there you go. Let me know in the comments if you want to hear more reasons why I think Drake won.
So for this video, I'm going to explain the 4 reasons why I believe that Drake is winning this battle with Kendrick. Number 1, Drake dropped a masterpiece, and that's The Heart Part 6. And basically in that song, he challenged Kendrick to provide proof of any of the allegations. And at this particular point, we haven't heard a word from Kendrick. He has offered zero proof for anything that he's talking about. The other thing about that song that makes it so great is that in that song, Drake basically says that he gave Kendrick fake information and Kendrick ran with it. And at least 2 of Kendrick's songs are based on that alleged fake information, thereby nullifying and voiding out those particular songs if what Drake is saying is true. And at this point, the ball is in Kendrick's court. The other thing that makes that song so masterful is the fact that it takes one of Kendrick's titles. Like, Kendrick has a whole series of songs called The Heart, and now because of this song, Kendrick cannot make a part 6 to that Heart series without people automatically thinking about the diss song. So that's the first reason, because Drake put out that masterpiece, The Heart.
I know I've been supporting Kendrick this whole time, but I'm telling y'all, Drake actually won this whole thing. And the true facts, here are the facts, the reason and why Drake actually won.
For the people that think Drake ain't winning, I'm about to explain why. First of all the big industry names are going against this man. They dropped 2 albums for this fucking man. But fuck that, I'ma just speak on Kendrick. Kendrick was a part of the album, hopped on a fucking song and dissed Drake and Cole. Drake came back with push-ups. All he basically said was like, nigga, you're not even top 3. And he just made fun of him because he was short. Like, some slight shit. After that, Drake pulled some crazy shit. He used AI to use his idols to talk to him on how he needs to respond. Did y'all fuck with that? No, y'all didn't because y'all some dick riders. But that was honestly fucking creative. Which Kendrick sent a cease and desist, but Euphoria came out, was fucking crazy. 616 in LA came out, was fucking crazy. Y'all was talking all that hot shit, talking about, oh my God, he's back to back in Drake. Then after that, he drops Family Matters and slaughters Kendrick. But everything he said in Family Matters didn't matter because why? Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams. Now hold on with me, right? Nobody was worried about Drake's diss track after Meet the Grams because it was so crazy due to the shock value. Then he dropped this West Coast song to make y'all dance to say that he got hits. Crazy move, right? Then Drake dropped this song and says, oh yeah, the whole scheme for your last song, shit was fake. So your shock value out the window. What the fuck? Oh, you said I fuck with kids? I don't. But you got molested. I guess that's why you keep talking about kids. He just discredited his best diss track during this whole back and forth. And Drake's not winning? Get the fuck.
What's up? So I wasn't going to comment on this, but I'm going to tell you why, in my opinion, Drake won that battle between him and Kendrick Lamar. Now, this is no disrespect to Kendrick Lamar. He's an awesome lyricist, but I'm going to say they're 2 different types of rappers. Kendrick Lamar is a socio-political rapper. Drake is a commercial rapper. The problem is Kendrick Lamar had to come into Drake's world to have that battle. That's why I say Drake won. If you listen to Drake's Push-Ups versus Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria, to me, those are the 2 best that they spit out. I know everyone's saying not like us, but nah. To me, Euphoria was the real fire that Kendrick spit. And Drake's Push-Ups. But
Drake wins this battle if Kendrick does not respond. I'm a fan of both Kendrick and Drake's music, and I respect them both. And I had Kendrick Lamar winning until The Heart Part 6. I've listened to this battle from start to finish on repeat for 4 hours at work the last 2 days. I've watched multiple breakdown videos, and I've seen what both sides are saying on social media.
Kendrick Lamar is not winning his rap beef against Drake, and it's hilarious that y'all think that he is. This entire time, Drake has been fighting an uphill battle. A multitude of other artists just tried to verbally jump him, and the only other person that was on Drake's side backed out early. And I'm not saying that to disrespect J. Cole or his fans at all. All I'm saying is I would have way more respect for Kendrick in this rap beef had he done this by himself. Had he challenged the big 3 by himself and said that I'm the number 1 by himself, then it's way more respected. But when have we ever respected somebody for jumping? This should have been a friendly fade between 2 of the GOATs. Because everybody that was behind Kendrick on that track, we are not putting them in the top 3 when it comes to GOATed artists. And if you are, black people. Now, a lot of the things that Kendrick has been saying is straight fire, but I'm gonna need facts to back it up. The only thing that I've seen that's been factually confirmed so far is that Drake is taking Ozempic. And then Kendrick revealing that Drake has another child is not cool. That is not a good angle, and it never has been. In my opinion, that angle is nothing but shock value. Because at the end of the day, all you're doing is revealing that he's got a kid. Big whoop.
It wasn't that tough when Pusha T did it, and it's not tough now. But if y'all think that him starting this off as a 20v1 was really the thing that needed to happen instead of Kendrick addressing this directly by himself, then by all means.
Go ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the floor on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And Cardi at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. Got fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us.
This music beef. Jack, I love it, but I'm gonna let you go first. What do you think about this Kendrick Drake?
I like it. I mean, I'm enjoying it too. I think, you know, for the most part, Kendrick is really winning it. You know, if you can judge it, I mean, I ain't on nobody's side. You know, most people jump on him and be like, oh, he did it. No, I ain't jumping on nobody's side because I don't care who win. I don't know neither one of these niggas. But what I do know is I like the competition of it. You know what I mean? Yes. I like the music of it. And just as the music side of it, to me, my opinion, Kendrick is making better diss records. And that's it.
I think it's good for the sport of music. I think the music has been on life support for a little bit, so I think it's bringing energy back. I want to shout out Drake for bringing Kendrick back. You know, Kendrick, we always, like, where's Kendrick at? You know, and I think this competitiveness has got him outside. This could arguably be one of the greatest battles of all time, the way these guys are going back and forth. And I haven't seen the West Coast this united in a long time. The West Coast is really united on this Kendrick shit. And I'm a huge fan of both. I'm a huge fan of Drake as well. And I hope that after this, I mean, people could just respect their crafts and what it is, and it doesn't have to be one or the other, or if you fuck with Drake, you can't fuck with Kendrick, you fuck Kendrick, you can't fuck with Drake.
It's stupid.
I think it's been great for the sport. I hope it stays sporty, but these motherfuckers is going at each other, man, and that mustard beat, and they're not like us. Hoo-hoo, boy.
Y'all let Kendrick's diss distract you from the fact that Drake not only accused Kendrick of laying hands on his woman, but he also accused Kendrick of liking children. I don't know if you guys didn't listen, but like walk with me real quick, okay? He says, proposed in 2015, but don't want to make her your actual wife. I'm guessing the wedding ain't happening right. Because we all know what girls you actually like. Your darker secrets coming to light. It's all in your face like what happened to Mike. It's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you're actually Mike. Now, I don't know if y'all just playing coy right now, if you really didn't listen to the song, but he's literally telling Kendrick, you know what? I think you're the Michael Jackson of the pair because you're the one who likes children. I don't understand how y'all are skipping over I know what girls you actually like. It's a very intentful move to use the word girls and not women. Your darker secrets are coming to light and then he calls him Michael Jackson. I don't know how you guys are ignoring this. Like, what else could Drake possibly mean? I would literally take any answer. Y'all know from the beginning I've wanted Kendrick to win, but if the business is true, oh God. You would think Drake is playing a dangerous game by saying something like this, but think about it. Why has Drake been so confident the whole time? How come he has always shown that he wasn't afraid of the possibility of Kendrick bringing up the whole underage girl thing? He has to have something up his sleeve. Anyways, more moments from the Drake diss I liked. I like how he threw that straight at J. Cole. Okay, J. Cole definitely deserved it. I need them to keep doing that. I like that he implied Baby Keem was the brains behind the operation of Kendrick Lamar. And I also like how he talked about there's no Big 3, it's just Big D. And then he was like, yeah, like they leaked it. But basically Kendrick in the next diss, he was like, yo, you leaked that yourself on purpose because you wanted everyone to see it. And the thing is, Kendrick said that like it was a bad thing, but really that made it so much cooler. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Drake wanted us all to see it. He was the mastermind behind leaking the images.
Kendrick or Drake?
I didn't listen to the Drake one yet, so.
Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Kendrick.
Kendrick got it right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Kendrick.
Drake.
K-Dot all day.
I don't know what's going on, bro. I just know they got some problems. Kendrick.
I'm from the West Coast. I gotta go with Kendrick.
Certified.
Boy, you know you're in the 6th, right?
Wait, y'all don't listen to Kendrick around here?
Bro, get that.
All right, man. Hey, we in Toronto, baby. Let's go. Yeah.